ever since October, I've had my diary. I was journaling and writing in it and so on. It's like since I was young, I've always wanted to publish a book, but I never thought that my first book will actually be about a genocide that I witnessed. And it was like happening to me and to my people. For me, it was important to work with a publishing house that will keep things as they are. Like when I call it a genocide, yes, we will call it as it is. We will call everything as it is, and not to remove or beautify or use certain words, not to not hurt anyone's emotions. I wanted things to be called as they are. So when I look at these places, I don't look at them like a place that got bombarded or like at rocks. No, I look at them and I try to search for signs of life. Like, oh my God, here's like a kid's notebook, or here's a plate from this restaurant hanging on the floor. Because I remember the before of this place, I don't only see it as destruction. Right now, when you Google Gaza, either in Arabic or in English, you only see like destruction, bombed places. But this isn't the Gaza I know, so I don't see it the same way. That's why I always search for signs of life, because I remember Gaza that was alive. There was a day where I saw pictures of people hanging on the floor. Like, I still remember these pictures, and I remember this moment and that day, because it only made me imagine, like, what if my house get bombed, I get killed, and there will be just like random pictures of me on the streets of Gaza, and a random journalist will come and see them. It's beyond heartbreaking, because you see pictures and you start like drawing imagining a story in your brain. Like, are these people killed? Are they alive? Who are they? Was life here? Like, there is people, there are humans, they have stories, it's not just bombed place. Being in a book form feels like I'm contributing to history, and it's something that I hope it will stay, and I hope generations will read this book, but in a free Palestine. For me, as I'm saying, and as you're seeing, and as everyone is seeing online, a lot of the posts are getting censored, are getting deleted. So I'm hoping, like, with having a book, it's a documentation that will stay for generations, and people will be able to read and learn about. I don't want what happened to us to be written in one line in a history book. Like, I want them to read about us, to know about us, to know about our emotions, what we felt and what actually happened. But in the book, I focused a lot on my emotions, because it was my diary. So I was writing my emotions openly in it. And then in the editing process, I didn't want to like remove my emotions or edit or delete any parts of that. Because I'm like, you can find facts online, or like you can find a news article online, but you won't find online how the people actually felt. People in Gaza, obviously, they appreciate journalists and that they're risking their life to tell the truth and to share with the world what's happening. But also, if I'm being honest and to say the full picture, people in Gaza reach to a point where they're afraid of journalists, because they can see that journalists are getting targeted. And it's been more than a year now. It's year 2 of the genocide. So people are like, okay, we did interviews, we talked to the media, we talked to journalists, we raised awareness about what's happening. Now awareness is raised. People know about what's happening. So then what? Then next. So it's more like losing faith, and not in the media, but in humanity.
تفضلي تطعميني حبيبتي.